Hello, welcome back. We've all managed to take the wee time to get some drink, some nibbles. Yes, we usually take a break after about an hour and a half, but I let time run ahead of me, so apologies. It's not the usual schedule, but we'll finish at the normal time in about an hour or so. Unless I completely lose track of time again and someone's got to wave their hand. But nobody run for a bus or anything this week, Terror?
No.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah. No. This time I'm at home. And
You're not going to have a strange bearded man walk past you in nothing but a dressing gown.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Eamon even knows who he is.
So, we are engaged in combat with a pack of ravenous ghasts, and you have managed to kill 7 out of the 8, and it has just passed from Alton to Mara in the turn order.
Alton, who's doing this with his hand.
How many is left?
1. Solitary.
Yeah, best. 1, right. Spiritual weapon move forward and it attacks. Would I get blessed for the spiritual weapon because it's an attack?
Absolutely no, absolutely not.
20.
You can't make reactions with spiritual weapon either.
That's true. It's above 20 anyways, so yeah.
That's fine. They've only got an AC of 13, so they're quite easy. Somebody doesn't sound happy. They're going to bed.
Yeah.
Terror.
Yeah.
Not that
Don't worry.
It's the better. It's the coal mine.
No, that's what Jabber sounds like because he's being dragged out of bed to play D&D with us.
Yeah.
That's pretty straight.
No, I have never experienced a fit like this before, sir.
Dude,
I'll be right with you.
Yeah, go when you need to go. It's fine. We'll drive on.
Get out there.
What?
You
You know how to play your character, it's fine.
That's it.
2 fingers.
Did you?
He slammed his fingers in the doors just before stream as well. He's not got
7
them
damage.
bandaged.
You don't quite kill it with 7 damage, Mara.
Max.
And Mara is gonna move forward, and she's gonna use Cure Wounds on Salir at level 3.
Okay.
You've been so healthy.
Use all these delicious spell slots. Nom, 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 nom.
There we go.
He is a cutie.
Oh, this is sad, Salir. I'm very sorry. Oh, this.
How much?
Let's see.
How many nat ones did you roll?
1. I rolled a 1, 2, and a 4.
That's 8. No, 7.
7, yeah. Plus 5, so 12.
It's numbers.
It is. It's just a fucking waste of a 3rd level slot.
He said that's not a lot for a 3rd level spell.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be. I mean, could be worse. Not really, but it could be worse.
I've got to remember which one of these. What were the ghasts called? I'm trying to work out which one's left alive.
I think it's
Brad. It's Brad that's still alive.
Yeah, I mean,
Brad
was always.
Hold on, I've got them. Don't worry.
He's Brad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just
Brad, bro, man.
This is the last one, right? Yeah, that's
Yes.
Brad for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
He's
the
cool.
quarterback. He's the guy who survives to the end, obviously.
Absolutely.
And he gets the girl
Rose.
too.
Well, I think it
Call him Skeeter, dude.
He gets Mara.
It's then down to Garvin to see if he can land the killing blow.
Yeah.
Which I'd be highly surprised he didn't, as Brad has a massive 3 hit points as we speak.
And I bet he's taunting him as, "Come on, bro. These delts, bro.
What's the matter, bro?
What's the matter, bro?" Yeah, that's above 20.
gotta do that whey protein, bro.
Yeah. Right. And so he does 9 damage.
Garvin finishes off the last of these horrific creatures with his first strike of the battle axe.
Does Garvin flex when he's killed them all, since he is stronger than them?
He's your familiar.
Can I look through his eyes?
Dwarven familiar.
You can certainly look deep into them.
Oh,
But you might not like the effect that has.
yeah.
The low grumble. Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm.
Shit's dead, yo.
Yeah.
we're a weird group.
Yeah.
I hadn't mentioned.
We are today.
Yes.
Biff,
We're
Biff
very
is
weird
really
today.
Don't try to hide it. We're always weird.
It's true. Okay. So are we out, I presume, out of combat?
You are out of combat. The ghasts have been suitably slain.
Alton will
and-
fall 1/5 of a foot to his knee.
But is he praying, or what is he doing?
Oh, he's trying to suck in some air. He's got like 7 HP.
Oh, yeah.
He's holding the remnants of his wand.
His hand is half. It's all scuffed. It's all like in the cartoons, it would be like black cross hatching over it.
Did I? Oh, there's my help.
I think Garvin actually, he probably sort of turned around and goes, "What the hell was that noise when you killed that undead beastie?" As he's talking to Alton, because obviously the wand exploding made a sort of cracking noise behind him that he was unaccustomed to.
Alton's just sort of wincing on his knee on the ground. Just sort of doesn't even open his eyes to look at him. Says, poor craftsmanship.
What do you expect from goblin shite?
I
More
thought
important question.
it never did
Why
that to
was I-
before.
Why was I hit with magic while I was up there?
Well, now, I apologized ahead of time.
He did that. I heard him say, "Sorry, Celir."
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. That doesn't make it better. Just
Okay.
How about
in
if
the
we
future, apologies do not just negate.
On a slightly different note, sorry to butt in, but it may have an effect. How many rages does Celir have left, and how many spell slots does Alton have left? Okay.
Spell slots.
I'm gonna go rage mode in the keep. I gotta say.
I have like around 10, I want to say.
Right, that's fine, not a problem.
Yeah, we good.
But
Apologies
like,
for cutting in. While
No, you're good. You're good.
Our two unstable people are doing fine.
We're doing
Yes.
Gucci. Don't you worry. Except for like being at 7 HP and my
You
hand
know.
nearly being blown off, and yeah. So at the moment
And
he's
he's
sort of
remaining at like under a third HP. For quite a few rounds, quite a few days.
yeah, it's true. Been a tough few days for the Saviors for sure.
Yeah.
And I think actually with that, in a moment of clarity, Garvin does actually sort of look at you and says, maybe we should find somewhere safe to have a little bit of a rest before we move on.
Good idea, Garvin. That would be very good. We are.
Should we go in one of these grave doors?
Mausoleums.
I would say yes, but probably not the one we're looking for, as we're almost certain to find somebody or something guarding it if it's the entranceway to Drow in Enclave.
I can cast a magical hut. Just give me a minute.
Are there any nearby mausoleums that we can just go into?
There's three large ones that are much larger than the ones that you've seen.
That are nearby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
One
we'll
to your
just go
left,
one of
one straight in front of you, and one to your right.
We'll just go off to the left. Just
Alden will just follow after promising making the hut. He can't use his hand. Is there anything left of the
Googles?
the wand? I was going to say the rod, or is it completely explodey.
No, I think it's just like it's split into bits, but it's not completely atomized.
I'll give it to Cyric. What tree does this come from?
I'm not sure.
Roll absolutely the wooden bits. Roll a nature check.
Yeah, give it to me, and
He sort of hands you some of the pieces.
That's a 17. So,
Ooh.
Sorry, just writing the name down.
No, it's all right.
You are certain that the main wooden bit of this has been created from the stem of a very large rose bush. Because it had thorns and things on it. And then there was a very crudely fashioned and held in crystal on the end. But the actual wand was made of a rose stem.
Well, the crystal that exploded, I don't know, but this is from some sort of rose bush, I believe. And
Rose. Okay.
can I take a look around to actually see if there are any bushes around this place?
I mean, there
should
plenty
be
of bushes around here, but from what you've seen, none of them are flowering bushes.
No.
It is.
Terror.
Right, no. Okay, like, don't even acknowledge them. Nobody look at them in the eyes. It just encourages them.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
They all seem to be the bushes and the shrubbery seem to be evergreens at ground level, and they're very large, broadleaf, deciduous trees that are throughout the graveyard.
Yeah, all right.
There obviously there are no flowering bushes. No. So no.
No. I mean, it would have. No, I thought more like in some certain like gardens or yards or whatever, there might be.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. It's not a crazy thing to look for.
No,
absolutely not.
That's good. I just wanted to.
There just isn't within sight. No, not at all.
Yeah. All right. No. All right.
All right.
Then he
Kick open the door to a mausoleum.
Okay. And you come across this one, and you see that this is the mausoleum of somebody called Ashton Gashinto.
I knock politely.
Hello.
Is there no answer?
No. Roll a perception check.
13.
You do not hear the hideous cacophony of undead within.
Open the door.
Wait, did I bury the lead?
I will open the mausoleum.
Your senses are correct. It seems to be empty of anything alive or undead. There is, when you open the doorway, there's a set of stairs that go down and into a large, rough chamber. It has almost a mosaic tile of a dragon pattern on the floor, and although it's sunk into the ground, it has quite a well-tooled stone walls around it, as in it's quite well constructed. And set at the back, inset into the wall, is obviously the tomb of this Ashton Gashinto. And it's a stone sarcophagus with the effigy of the person interred inside, you suspect. Quite a large human man in armor, with a sword. I mean, in stone, obviously, there's not an actual sword, there's not actual armor, but...
There would be in his coffin. I don't even know what the concept of coffins is. No. I think Alton just says, why is it so quiet?
There's a high chance of grave robbing being successful if you want to go down that route.
Why is it so quiet here, Mara?
Because there's nothing here. This is.
Why build
great-
these things then?
Oh,
this
this
is-
is where we...
Yeah, we bury the dead here, and they rest here. They die, and well, they're dead, and we bury them. So that is a coffin. There's a dead guy in there.
Oh. Huh. You don't burn your dead then?
Some might, but many don't. I mean, all of those stone markings outside were also where people have been buried.
What?
Yeah, all of these houses are probably one or maybe even more dead people.
Yeah, you see all this. I thought houses were just like.
Yes, even
Yes.
dead people get houses.
Save me from the foolishness of the material realm, and he just sort of goes off to himself, holding his hand.
So when Alton dies, we'll get him a mausoleum.
Yep.
He slumps. It's just like,
I'm gonna sit on the ground, just flexing my injuries away.
nice.
I-
The blood with the injury. I like doing it this way. You get lightheaded.
I suppose you closed the door behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
greatest dude bro won in the end.
Is anyone lighting a torch? Because those of you who don't have dark vision, when you close the door, it is pitch dark here. You cannot see the end of your own nose.
I think my
Mara.
torch is burned up in the fire.
Mara casts light.
There we go. Boop. What do you cast light on?
That's a good point, Zach.
What do I cast light on?
What if you cast light on your own eyeballs?
Oh God, the headache.
Yeah, that
No,
does
because
not sound
the
good.
light's not going in.
Yeah, but it's in front of your eyeball. You that's
Yeah.
way too bright for your head. Yeah, no, that would be awful.
It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Be instant migraine, and then it's there for an hour.
She'll cast light on her shield.
That's fine. You can
Yeah.
prop it up against the wall so it's casting light. I mean, it's not a huge room. It's maybe it's 15 feet square or something like that. But there's enough for you all to get a seat back against the wall and take a short rest.
Take
Yeah.
a breather.
Yeah.
Roll
take
some-
it. So anything that you get on a short rest comes back, and I take it people are wishing to spend hit dice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get my D8s ready.
Yeah. Ooh. Huh. I mean, there's only one person in the party who's not D8, right? Other than Garvin it's Garvin and Celia that are not D8, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Do we add a +1 for hit dice, or is it just straight?
You add your
rolls?
con to every hit dice.
You add your
Okay.
con. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Oh, I see.
Because it's a +1 for me.
So, yeah, I'm back to full.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
And I got half my level back.
Oh.
Yes, because of your
Circle.
Yeah, because of your circle. Yeah, your druidic circle.
Yes.
What else do I need to see?
You also get all of your warlock spell slots back.
Yeah, I haven't used any of them. Are they separate from my
Yeah,
regular?
Yeah,
They
absolutely,
are.
Yeah.
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 Well,
you use a
you
different.
learn something new every day.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's what happens with multiclassing. It just gets confusing after a while.
Yeah, multi-classing man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And XP wise, because I always give XP on short and long rests. Between the banshees and the ghasts, you have all got 2,000 XP,
Oh, so we are.
which I think is like
300
200
off, yeah.
short of level.
Come on,
it's-
dude.
It's 1200. We're 1,000 away.
If we desiccate this grave, the guy might be pissed off inside and he might come back to haunt us. We can kill him and get the XP.
So, how much? Since I didn't add
47,
the
yeah.
experience,
It's 47,887. 47,887.
Whoa.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in roll 20 for you.
Thank you.
We're real
yeah,
close.
nah, I got it. I got it.
I know.
I
The other
need
two
it.
definitely weren't listening. So
No.
It's fine. They're like me. I don't either.
Yes, so you're 113 XP away from leveling. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Quick, somebody learn carpentry. Something, anything. Read a book.
Let's go kill some rats.
Is it acceptable for Alton to spend time at the ring now during this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yeah, absolutely.
I think you
will
hear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's got 2 rings now, and he does approach. Yeah, I was just going to say he does approach Mara. Says, Mara,
Mm-hmm.
I need another wand. Can you put that on your list for shopping?
I'll put that onto the list for shop.
Thank you.
What type of one?
Not a rosebush wand.
Okay. Any other wand? Any specific type of wand? Because I mean, a branch could be a wand if you wanted to.
He gives you the deadest eyes. Like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you want one like you had before?
Like it, better than it.
Better than that one. Okay,
that
I'll
one
put it on
nearly
the
blew
list.
my hand off.
You noticed?
Yeah, it did. It sucked.
Yeah.
It really hurt.
We'll try and get better wands. One wand.
I just need one.
Yes. Better.
All right. Thank you,
There
Mara.
we are. No worries.
Alton just
We
walks
can
off.
afford it. Shit.
Okay. I mean, Mara does the shopping. Alton has no idea.
Yeah.
It's like, there you go. She looks after the family.
Yeah, she's always got the family funds.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's do the shopping.
Much as Alton hates money, he knows he needs to use it.
Absolutely.
Can I run an identify spell? Because we've forgotten that loads of times.
Identify on what?
Let me. No, wait. It's not in my inventory.
Identify
is-
what?
I was going to identify the bag of holding. Let me just throw open.
But you know what the bag of holding is.
No. The things inside the bag of holding.
I mean, you do have a magical deck of cards that you've completely
Oh, fuck
forgotten
no.
about.
Yes.
That's
what I'm
Jesus Christ.
I was
That's
wondering.
one way to end this week. And all other
thinking-
weeks.
End the campaign.
Yeah.
TPK.
I was thinking though, if we had.
Tempt Alton with the deck of many things, I think. is
Yeah.
what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Alton, fun game. Draw a card. No.
Yeah, take it out of
was
the bag.
wondering-
See what happens.
Didn't we have more items that weren't identified? I was sure we had like an axe.
Alton has some
Maybe not.
stuff that he
I don't keep a note of the shit I give you.
No, yeah.
No, Alton has some stuff.
It's on
that-
video.
It's all on video. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just go over the records. It's just maybe 12 hours of content for a 2-second
Mhm.
conversation. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
I don't think there was anything new.
Yeah, everything Alton gets, he
Because
usually figures out what it is anyway.
Because I was
Yeah.
thinking we got the deck, but I also thought we got something else from the Hag Den. Anyway, I guess I'll just
Oh.
run identify on the deck.
Okay, so I have, this is from before. This is a Ring of Misty Step, superior healing potion, which he still has. He hasn't used that yet.
Okay.
2 scrolls which are unidentified.
Yeah.
He also has a looped leather holster. When opened, holds a single glass of wine. So make of that what you will. That sounds like squid bullshit to me. So, but it had magic to it. He did say that.
I did.
Brown
Something
paper.
else that had.
Yeah,
the
brown paper
bag had magic
packet
to it.
containing 10 small rainbow-colored owlbear-shaped gelatin sweets. Alton eats
Okay.
one.
Wait, did you want?
Hold on. Alton eats one.
Oh.
Just,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that might be worse.
Because he's literally looking through, and I imagine he hands the 2 scrolls to Mara, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot sweets." he just eats a sweet. Yeah.
Oh, Squid starts digging through the.
The notes.
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah.
where I put the
Yeah.
notes for
And
that.
pull on
It
deck.
is-
Oh.
Yeah.
Before we all
Ninja,
die, remember Libris Arcana, everybody.
We found a deck in a hag den, and
Gummy.
thank God Alton hasn't gone near it because he has no respect for magic whatsoever, and it keeps biting him in the ass.
Bear with me. Sorry about this. I've got it on.
It's a candy.
Bear
Right,
with
so-
me. I'll bear with me.
I think he does. Yeah, he probably dips it in the because he got some Neverwinter Reserve. He dips someone in that, eats that because he's on his break. He's on his
Put the
break.
Neverwinter Reserve in the wine glass.
No, there wasn't a wine glass with the holster. It was just a holster.
Oh, right.
And we can look at that in a little while, but that wouldn't have been the first thing he went to anyway. Terror. It's an LSD gummy owlbear. I don't think so.
Yeah. Alton is freaking out in the corner. Wow.
Okay.
Just nonchalantly eating a jelly.
Which color of thing? Because they're all sort of primary colors. So
Ooh.
what color would he be?
Either.
Probably green.
Well, we'll see. Either
Red,
purple
like jelly.
or green.
Or jelly.
Whichever is the most neon of the two.
Green would definitely be the most neon.
Green.
It is very sweet, so Alton probably will like it. It's like jam. It is lemon in flavor, so lime in flavor. So I don't know whether Alton would enjoy this slight citric tang of
hell yeah.
lime.
Yes.
New.
When you did your,
In fact, he gets
dice,
big.
did you-
His pupils dilate. No.
when you rolled your hit dice, did you get back to full HP or not quite?
Oh, not quite. Not quite.
Well, these are, and with Mara's identify spell, these are a packet of vitamin candy owlbears, and whenever you rest, chewing one with a glass of water,
Alton's eating his
one
vitamins?
extra hit dice over a rest.
What?
Over a long rest.
Oh, that's great.
It's meant to be a long rest, but I'm doing it at any rest.
That's awesome.
Ah.
But okay, that's
great.
mechanically cool. But how does that affect him in the game? Like, how does that represent itself in the
Just
game?
feel better.
Yeah,
Vitamins.
it's vitamins. You've taken a multivit.
I've
Yeah.
had something other than sugar in my diet.
You don't
Yeah.
have to roll.
Alton gets violently ill.
You don't have
It's
to
okay.
roll the hit dice,
I'll
you just
offset
gain
it
another.
because Alton will eventually
Get hooked on them.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't afford to lose any feet. I've only got 3 of them as it stands.
Diabetes. All you need is a lesser restoration. Good.
Yeah.
Cures disease.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this world is awesome.
Wolford Brimley as a priest somewhere. I'll help you.
But yes, this is for some people. I better do get straight out. This is from the catalog of slightly magical merchandise.
I love
on
it.
Twitter.
I love it.
It's just @off slightly, and they post minor magical items like this, and some of them are very good.
So I say, Mara, this tastes amazing, and you've done your identify spell on it, and you're like, that's fucking great, that shit.
Yeah.
I want to take the sweets off the child who eats all the sweets, but I don't know what you do. He's just there with the bag of them at the moment.
Roll me a d12 because I never actually decided how many there were.
Okay.
Probably can't figure out which vitamin he got.
I'll do a 1d12 plus 6. It'd be how many there are.
That's a cock die.
Probably needs like
No shit. 12.
It's a 1.
It's a 12 plus 6.
Awesome.
So there's 18 of them, and you have to eat 2 to get that effect. So you're down to 16.
Okay.
I said 1.
But yeah, you said 1, and then when Mara figures it out, take another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alton looks at you curiously. He'll take the purple one this time.
Mm-hmm. That is like dark grape.
Oh my god, dark grape? Are you shitting me? Yeah.
Shit.
No, he's just
And I don't
loving
think
it.
Alton's ever had a grape before.
He's loving it. Mara, you absolutely see his hand go back in the bag.
Yeah. No. We need to save them. We don't know when we can get more. So can I look at the gummy bears and do my perceived cost ability. I had
yeah.
the
Alton is backing away from you.
Alton, we need to figure out how.
These taste delicious, Mara.
I know, and that is great. Just we don't know when we can buy more, so wait a little bit. I just need to figure out what they're worth.
A little bit
We
more.
can buy no worry.
Sorry, I closed that tab. I'm just trying to find it again. I think it's
Sure.
10. I think it's 10 gold pieces, but just let me double
10
check.
gold pieces. God, I'm buying all these Flintstones vitamins I can find. Yeah.
Oh my god, the Flintstones tasted like ass. I used to hate them.
They are 10 gold pieces for a packet of 10.
Packet of 10.
Yes.
How about this? How about this?
Alton's basically got the remainder of a pack of 2 packets, is what
Yeah.
he's got.
Alton, how about
Yes?
next time we actually settle down and sit for a rest?
What about it?
With the gummy bears. The owl bears.
You want me to what? We don't,
Wait with eating more until then. It's
Mara. We don't rest very often.
I know. How about once we find the tomb, we can take 2 others with a glass of water.
I tell you what. You. I believe I'm saying this. You can have the jellies if the ones you get me is really, really good.
Oh, you can trust that.
Insight check.
Yeah, absolutely.
100% insighting that.
I mean, you only have to.
She's so
you only
suave.
have to roll deception if you are trying to deceive.
No, she will get him a good wand.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well-
you don't have anything to roll, but Alton can still roll insight.
I can never find insight. Yeah, that's 18.
Yeah, you're sure that Mara's being on the level with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you, Alton. Is it like a little bag or something?
It's just a little brown paper bag.
Okay. So we'll
Technically, it should have burnt in the fire, but I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Things I
Oh
don't
no, wait,
want
because
them
like,
to-
did I not get them? Oh, whatever. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, you
when.
know, they would have been on your person, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't have.
Yeah, they were on me.
Yeah. So that would be 16 gummy bears.
Yes,
I-
16
yeah.
left.
So I'm putting in them in the bag of holding.
And I think Alton will definitely take this time as well as Mara's doing her identify stuff. So he'll take out the holster with the glass thing. Like this has magic to it as well. And he just sort of looks at I don't know, is it a belt? There you go.
So as you give this over to Mara, and Mara looks at it, it is a round, well-tooled, very pleasant to the touch leather holster, for want of a better word, with a button clip on it, circular, quite heavy leather, and when you open it up, it has beautiful burgundy felt on the inside of it, and within the sort of circular cylindrical space, there is space for a single. Actually, I think I'm going to change it and say that it's got space for 2 wine glasses.
Holstered wine glasses.
And what this is a holster of protection for wine glasses.
Love it. It's so pointless.
Yeah, exactly. This
But
is
it's
from the same
perfect.
people. The
Yeah,
same
no,
people.
I love it. I
You
love
know-
it.
So no wine glass can be broken by any means whilst it is inside this holster.
God,
That's perfect.
Was it wine glass or wine bottle?
Glass.
2 glasses. 2 glasses.
Oh my
Okay.
God, I need that
Holster
so
of
badly.
wine glass.
It's just a holster of protection, brackets wine glass.
Okay. Holster of protection.
The original one from the catalogue of Slightly Magical Merchandise is for a teacup, but
Yes. You just know that this...
the character that I had it on teacup didn't make any sense.
And this is the type of item that would be central to somebody's character. you can just feel that this would be like, I am a wine connoisseur. It comes with me everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And they could pay you. I mean, but for Mara, you know that you could absolutely buy a similar thing for a wine bottle as well if you wanted them.
Have a wine bottle on one hand.
Yeah. This in itself is worth 14 gold pieces.
Nice.
You can keep that
14G.
one. That belt's too big for me.
Sure. I don't know if I need it right now. And she throws it into the bag of holding.
And it's got a loop on it, so like you could do with a knife sheath or a water bottle, so you could put a belt in it and actually attach it to your belt.
Do you mention what it is though? Because
yeah.
So she mentions what it is, so everyone there will hear what it is.
Yeah. It's a belt of protection. It protects these two positions for wine glasses.
I would like it.
Do you want to have it now or
Yes.
for later? She'll give it to you.
I fucking love Celia so much.
Mine.
He just like he's sitting in the corner,
Gives
like
no fucks. I want that.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
I would like it.
First item from the thing to Celia.
What else are you identifying?
Deck of cards.
Oh shit!
Is there anything else to identify, or do you, before we get to the deck?
I don't think so. There's 2 scrolls.
Oh yeah, 2 scrolls.
Oh yeah. You
yes.
had 2 scrolls, and I think I had 2 other scrolls.
Well, no,
I have 2
these
divine scrolls.
Well, I don't know about yours, but I know these. Alton had these on him since the rooftop.
the hags, yeah.
Yeah, I think Alton
Since the
found
rooftop.
them.
No,
I have them from the
because
hags, I think.
well, whichever. I remember Squid forgot to tell me that I got them. Yeah.
I agree that Terror has some from the hags as well as.
Oh, there's multiple.
Yeah, there's 4 total. Terror's ones are quite low level, but Alton's, roll me 2d6s and give me don't give me the combined total. Give me the
Who do you want to do that?
Alton.
Okay.
Because it's his scrolls.
Okay.
I know what the hag scrolls are. I've never actually bothered to decide.
That's a 6 and a 1.
Okay, that is good. So, one of them is a scroll of magic missiles.
Hey!
Okay, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
The 6. Let me
It's pretty cool though. I like that.
What is the 6?
What is even 6 is such a middling. I think that's like the ones where
On
you
a
find
D6, it's pretty high.
No, yeah, but I mean spell level. 6 is like where you find the Arctic Blast or whatever it's called.
Arctic Blast. Sorry, that was
Arctic
Cyclops.
Blast.
That was Cyclops.
Wall of Ice.
Arctic
Sunbeam.
Blast.
Oh yeah, Sunbeam.
You'll have to use roll 20, but roll me a d7.
Disintegrate.
Not bad. Or is it bad? I actually don't know. I got a 6, by the way, chat.
You have a scroll of programmed illusion.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Now, this is not a spell that Alton, I don't believe, has learned about. Or at least he doesn't. I know he doesn't know it in terms of being able to cast it. Maybe he's heard of it, but what does it do?
But Mara, from the identify spell, what you know is that casting this spell, the caster can create an illusion of an object, creature, or some other visible phenomenon within range of 120 feet that activates when a specific condition occurs.
Oh, that's
The
so
illusion is imperceptible until it is triggered, and it must be no larger than a 30-foot cube. You decide when you cast the spell how the illusion behaves, what it sounds like, and can have a scripted performance that lasts up to 5 minutes.
cool. Oh my
Interesting.
god.
So be careful with this one, Alton.
When the condition you specify occurs, the illusion springs into existence, performs in the manner that you have described, and once the illusion finishes performing, it disappears and remains dormant for 10 minutes. After this time, the illusion can be activated again under the same conditions.
Oh my god.
So it
This
can be
could
pretty
be
much.
incredible.
For example, you could create an illusion of yourself to appear and warn off others who attempt to open a trapped door, or you could set the illusion to trigger only when a creature says the correct word or phrase.
A new
Jeez,
car!
If we're ever
Awesome.
on the run, this could
Yeah.
be very, very useful. Alton will like go, as you say, be careful. But Alton's like, yeah, and then inside this
Alton, I'm
thing,
trusting you with this.
it's mine. Puts the other one in the other jacket pocket.
Mara,
Just-
I need you with the other ones. Now, what did they say? Oh no, I know what they are. Sorry, I just need to get them for you.
I can roll if you want.
No, I know what they were actually. I've got it written down.
Oh,
somewhere.
double sixes! Oh shit! Wait, double sixes.
One of them is they're both clerical spells because they were from the same corpses that you got all those destroyed religious icons from.
Yeah.
So one of them is a scroll of Speak with the Dead.
Ooh.
Should have used that on Steve.
Yeah.
And one of them
Keep call of your voice.
You'll trigger
is
that.
a scroll of Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. I spelled that wrong, but then again, I spelled divine wrong. Divini.
So, Speak with Dead is as it seems. The corpse must have a mouth, can't be undead, and can only have died within the last 10 days. Oh no, sorry. If it was previously targeted with a spell within 10 days, I should say. Sorry. And you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse can only answer what it knew in life and understand and speak in languages it knew in life.
Yes.
Corpse is under no compulsion to offer truthful answers if you were hostile to it in life, or if it recognizes you as an enemy.
Right.
Yeah, but you can hold their safe passing, peaceful passing over their head.
Yeah, I've threatened some giants with letting their soul pass
For
on
sure.
peacefully.
You want to
Yeah.
leave this place? Answer my questions.
Clairvoyance is something you can create an invisible sensor within range, which is 1 mile, in a location familiar to you, place you've visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to, such as behind a door, round a corner. The sensor remains there for 10 minutes. And when you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing, and you can sense the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. So you can either hear through it or see through it.
Good.
As your action, because it lasts for 10 minutes, you can switch between seeing and hearing. It can only be seen by creatures that have or have cast something that senses invisibility or has true sight.
Magical eyes.
Yeah.
It's basically a magical spy cam.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For them
Creepy.
pervs.
Yeah. High level. Well, third level. Third level magic.
Garvin's like, I think I can think of a way to use that spell scroll. No.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Mara, I need this.
Yeah. I need
Don't
it.
question me.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
Oh yeah. Should I describe how she identifies things beforehand, or
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
So
Does
what
she
she's
go?
basically done.
Oh.
Basically, what she does for every item is that she opens up her holy book, and there are like brackets, and she speaks an arcane word, and there are names and lots of abbreviations appearing on the bracket, and she will essentially look for things like when we were looking for the gummy bears, go through the list, and there will be abbreviations like BL, like loads of abbreviations. If she will find someone, she would point at that one. She will cast the ritual, like a little ritual, and she'll call that person with their name. So she would, for example, call, like, there will appear like a tiny man with like fine clothes, and she would give him the payment.
Does she have the deck out?
I mean, if she's gonna identify it, that's what she'll do.
So while she's identifying it, I think Alton will approach her.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Start peering at the deck. He can feel this thing's bristling with magic. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anyone with magical essence, basically everybody apart from Salir knows it's very magical. You just don't know what it is or why, what the magic is.
So Mara will call this tiny, well-dressed man, and she will point him to the deck, and she will display it to him. No, Alton, let the little man tell us what it is.
I am the little man.
You, the smaller man.
Go on. he sort of acts all big.
The cards?
No, I mean somebody else identifies it. She holds up the thing to the creature.
You said you
roll me percentile dice.
Okay.
No, there's different types of deck of many things. So
yeah, that's true.
I haven't. It
So
can either
which
be
one?
a 13. It can either be a 13 card deck or a 22 card deck.
85.
85. It is a 22 card deck because 75% chance it's a 13 card deck, and the top 25% that it's a 22 card deck. So
she lifts up the box with the card.
Who wants a quest?
You, from the identify spell, you know this to be a deck of many things. It is a wondrous, legendary, magical item.
All the money.
I'm not going, because it's a wondrous item. I know the way identify is meant to work, but I'm not going to give you the exact things. But I think what you know is that if you draw one or more cards, they will cause a magical effect to happen, some of which could be very, very rewarding.
Yeah.
And other things could be deadly dangerous.
Yeah.
So it is a, it is a very dangerous but possibly very lucrative item.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I've never played a character that can pull one.
Mara will
What is it?
close the box. This
Come
is
on.
a very dangerous thing, Alton.
Oh, right. What is it?
If we don't know what it does, but if you pull a card, something extremely bad can happen to you. That is what we know. Pulling a card can make something very bad happen.
What? That doesn't seem very fun.
Not all magical items are fun, Alton.
Come on, Mara. You know better than that.
No, this is very bad.
Well,
No,
listen,
no.
don't take my one for an example. Yes, it blew up. But before that, it did a lot of damage. You know, there's good and there's bad.
Of course.
So what's
and this
the
is
good?
very bad.
What?
Does somebody
Inside.
have a spare belt?
Inside. I want to inside
Modern.
check that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, Mara, can I see? Yes, can I see that dick?
Don't. Okay,
I'm
sure.
not going to
17.
I mean,
Mara, did you roll a deception check?
did I deceive? I don't know if I
Pull.
did.
You said it. You
Yeah,
almost said it was
absolutely.
very
You're not telling him the whole truth, so he will
That is
definitely-
true. That is
He will
the truth.
definitely get a sense of that if you roll worse than him.
Where's my? There it is. That is a 7.
You know categorically that Mara is not telling you the whole truth. What she's told you is not a lie, but there is a lot more to it.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like she was saying it's very dangerous, Nah, nothing else.
Yeah, no, it's
but with that
listen,
that
Alton's
perception roll and that thing, you know that there is a but to something
yeah.
else.
Anton is also a bard. I mean,
Damn it.
he understands the different ways in which you can tell the truth. You will have never seen an eyebrow raised so high as he looks at you.
Pops off your head.
Yeah.
What else does it do?
We don't know.
We would like it be. What do you know about it?
She will open it, show the deck. We don't know what the cards will do. No, Alton. What I learned was if you pull a card, something extremely bad can happen. Something good may also happen.
But there you go. You see, it's like I said a while ago. I mean, come on.
So it's pretty much the same as every magical. Good and bad things happen.
Yeah, the wand can shoot things at magic missiles. It can blow your hand off. It's
This is only extremely powerful. So if we pull a card, very bad things can happen.
No,
Or very good things.
I felt its
Or
power.
very good things. Mark closes the top.
Precious. No.
But we need to be careful with this.
So in an emergency,
Maybe we should learn some more about it before we use it.
The concern I have with it's a very super powerful magic item.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we're like about to die, we use everything. we have.
Absolutely, you've got to use it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If in emergency you want,
Go ahead, Alton.
if we don't know what it's
Yeah.
but no, hold on before you start grabbing things out.
I don't grab things.
We want to know. We want to
Take your
know
card then.
what we are expecting before we pull it out in the heat of battle.
Yeah, but agreed. No, okay, right.
Before we go off and just like, oh, we're about to die, everyone.
Of
I pull
course.
the card out, and then something bad happens.
Yeah,
We want to understand what the potentials.
it's true. He's
I'm-
right. He's totally right.
I'm
I mean,
going to ask Alton to make a history check.
Natural 20.
I want you to roll. You'll have to do this in roll 20.
Okay.
1d22. Actually, no, just a 1d20. Actually, because the two of them just mean you re-roll because the jokers.
So I'll just do this, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
19.
Bear with me.
Well, okay. Was that a history check again? Was that what that was?
No,
Yeah,
no.
what did I say?
It's a card. It's a Joker's.
No, the 19 wasn't another check.
Okay.
Roll 1d20.
Okay, cool.
You probably heard a story about what happened.
I think you need to raise your mic, Slayer.
Yeah, let me just fix that.
I can hear
Because
you.
sometimes he just
I can
drops
hear
out
him
mid-sentence.
perfectly fine.
But he seems to drop out mid-sentence.
Oh, that's more to do with the
Sure.
gate he has on his mic than the mic itself.
Oh,
There we go. I just had to change the sensitivity.
yeah.
All right.
You once, when you were in a bar and you were speaking to another bard, you heard tale of someone that had a deck of cards like this. And the card was drawn,
Mm-hmm.
and it allowed the person
Come on.
to ask a question and mentally receive a truthful answer to any question they asked.
Mara, this is huge. I remember talking to... There was a guy in Neverwinter. No, it wasn't. Dirk Balakin.
Mm.
Do you remember Rubber McGee?
Do I
Yes.
remember?
I remember Robert McGee.
Yeah, I remember we were having cheese toasties inside the Saviour's Rest, and he imparted to me a story. Now,
Mara looks around herself in this dank tomb.
what if I told you that one of those cards, you can ask a question of the universe, of any realm, and you will get a truthful answer.
I would say that you're trying to sell this thing too hard, and I'm not buying.
I cast friends.
Do I see him cast friends? I guess
It's cast on himself. It's not on you.
Oh yeah.
He casts it on himself.
It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
his eyes become Disney eyes.
Kawaii desu eyes.
I apologize in advance of this if I've fucked you, but
Listen,
I
like
really suddenly thought it could have been a really bad thing and it would have gone the other way. But
Yeah. But do I see him casting a spell?
I don't know. I can't
does
answer
it have
that.
verbal and semantic components?
Ooh, let's see.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Either can I have to go into the edited version of it and look.
It is semantic and material. So
no verbal, just some hand motions.
Yeah.
just some hand motion. So
No,
I
literally
see
what
if
he
you're
does
trying
is
to do
he
it
just goes-
surreptitious.
I thought
Sorry,
you said
go.
verbal.
No verbal.
No verbal.
No verbal.
It's just a flick of the wrist. Huh?
Seeing as I have the spell friends, would I know what it?
Do you have friends, cantrip?
I don't have friend. No, I have the cantrip. Yeah, because
Just for the record, I'm not trying to kill this campaign, but I have to follow the thread.
of course
I just want to pull a card.
I get friends.
I would say if like I know what Mara's saying is, but if Alton was doing this surreptitiously, we shall do a sleight of hand check
Yes.
to do it stealthily against a perception check. So they will
No,
both. use it.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Sorry, I don't have friends.
All right. In that case,
I was
it's
going to
both.
say perception versus my sleight of hand. That's a mighty war that would be waged.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't have friends, so never mind. I don't know it. I see nothing.
Oh, I'm your friend, man.
Come on, dude.
What?
He admitted it.
What does? It's always before I ask what I was going to ask. It's always a weird thing. This. Because usually friends is something that is always against other creatures or NPCs or something like that.
Well, no,
And
it's
it
not
is-
against anything. It gives me advantage.
Yeah,
On
no,
persuasion.
but persuasion is very. It's
Party members
yeah,
is hard.
it is difficult
Okay.
against other. Players,
Listen.
but
That's all right.
Nevertheless.
I understand. You put whatever fences you need in front of me.
no,
I'm galloping down the back. No, please. I'm asking you
No.
to.
Not at all.
Shit.
No, he wants.
Matter
it
of
to
fact,
pull
we
a
don't
card.
need to roll. Mara's definitely persuaded and gives you the deck. No,
Nah.
no.
She dumps the deck on
what
the
does
floor.
Alton say when
Just what
cast
happened
friends?
there. Just what happened there. Like, he sees there's pushback. He casts friends to be like, seriously, I remember Robert told me this.
Mara roll me? I suppose it's a.
Insight?
Or
Well, there's more. Alton's got
yeah.
to roll a persuasion check.
with advantage.
Yes.
Oh god. It's so unlikely that I don't do a really good roll here. Kinda want to.
I want you to pull a card so badly.
Yeah. I mean,
Every DM taunts their players with the deck of.
no. What did you get?
Yeah.
One
Yes.
of them was a 3.
Oh.
The other one was a natural 20.
Oh.
So in terms of numbers, I think that's an auto success anyway.
All right, I got a character reroll.
Yeah.
So
What does that mean? That means that she is convinced or persuaded. It doesn't necessarily mean that the deck is being pulled at. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
How do
But
you do?
no, I would still give, in this case, I would still give Mara like a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Yeah.
Right.
Roll high.
Basically, yeah, I mean, unless you get an actual 20 as well, it's going to be a failure.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be charisma, but okay.
You have a higher wisdom.
Yeah, she knows. She's joking.
But I met somebody in prison who helped me a lot. Remember?
no.
I met
do.
Joaquin in prison and she,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was.
It's been 24 hours.
Oh, let me do this. Let me show Wait.
I see post-its. Oh wait,
That's a 20.
that's a fucking
That's
20.
20.
Joaquin has intervened for you,
Yeah.
daughter of
Joaquin
Joaquin.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Joaquin
Yeah,
Phoenix.
yeah.
Well, I'll let you respond the way Mara would then, unpersuaded by Alton.
Huh? Huh? And he knows he's rolled high.
Oh no, yeah. Very clever. Very good. Yeah. No.
I am. What?
Yeah.
do
Very
you
good.
mean?
But no. Sorry. Very clever also with the spell. I'm guessing she would know if she rolled that well, or would she know?
No, you don't know because he's
Okay,
cast
sorry.
the spell on himself. You have had no spell
Okay.
effect.
Very good, Alton, but I'm afraid I'm out. That.
Oh god, it's just like being in the dragon's den.
At least somebody caught it. No.
Are we not going to check what this deck does?
No, we're not. We're not gonna. And she's gonna close it, and she's
I
gonna
thought,
cast.
I thought you gave it. I thought you gave it to Selir.
I did ask for it and you did give it to me.
Oh, okay. So
So
then,
it's currently in Selir's hands.
And he's holding a card.
when he has it,
Jesus Christ.
well, he was asking for my permission. Whatever. No, Alton, I'm afraid we can't draw a card. That won't.
How about you, Sully? Are you convinced by my story?
Mara's eyes widen. Oh no.
Meanwhile, Sadir is sitting in the corner playing patience.
Yeah.
Like solitaire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, that would be so funny.
He's like, shit, I'm bust again.
Will, I do understand Marta's concerns. I don't know how these sort of magical things work.
Who
It
needs
could
to?
be she said it was dangerous. She lied about saying it was very helpful.
Yes.
So I'm kind of iffy on her opinion.
Yes?
I just don't want to take any risks with the bar.
Literally everything we are doing in this graveyard is a risk.
Nothing of that power.
What about attacking a dragon and trying to shut down a portal to the other plane of existence?
Yeah, because we
Was
did
that
that
not
shit.
risky or powerful?
We did that shit.
Sure. We did do that shit, as you say, but I am an idiot. I did have friends. It just wasn't in the list.
Well, we're not going back.
God no. God no.
We are where we
Especially-
are.
Especially after that.
So we
Looking
are
at
not.
the funny, I still don't believe it.
So
I-
I think Mara's got her hand out asking you to give the
Yeah.
card back to
Siddiq.
Selir. So
Alton's got his hand
Opinion.
out.
Yeah. Paragon,
Sorry,
renegade.
Sadir.
Siddiq, what is your opinion?
Oh, God.
Syracuse half asleep in the corner.
Meanwhile, the one ring to rule them all is breaking the group apart.
Yeah. It's well. Do you want to draw a card?
Alton is
I
nodding.
It's less I want to draw a card, it's more I want to see what the potential of this magic item is and if we can use it in dangerous situations.
Yes.
Well, Syracuse has not been paying attention. Because he's been tending to himself. So
Yeah.
she should. Well, this should be fine, T.
Mata, may I hold on to it until we are done with this graveyard and then we will see what it does.
Sure. Let's just when we get back to town, we can try and ask around. Somebody can find out more about it for us.
That is not the concern. I do not want people knowing that we have this thing.
Oh, but you wanted to learn more about it, so that's what
I want.
We
I
mustn't
want...
share the precious.
All right, I will hold on to it
Yes, my love.
because neither of you are being trustworthy about what it does.
I'll tell you exactly what it does. I told you, Robert told me.
All right.
You get to
Well-
ask a universe question, it tells you what you want. What do you want to know? More than anything.
I don't
in
have
the
any
world.
questions for the universe.
What?
I'm pretty happy where I am.
And then we see inside Solir. Papa, can you hear me?
No one looked deep into his soul.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, whatever you and Mara say, that's fine. It's fine by me.
We'll do it later.
We will?
And then
Down the road.
we'll figure out what it does. not in the graveyard.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
To find a secure place.
A secure place, like the prison.
And then we fade into black as our time is up.
Yeah. We didn't get that XP. We should have drawn a card. Maybe we would have gotten that XP.
Get the sun card, boy. Get 20,000 XP.
I
Right up the
legitimately could have
Yeah.
played for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
much
man.
malarkey. Oh,
Very well.
man.
That was interesting. I thought I did think a card was coming at that moment.
I was
Yeah, me
fucking
too.
Kidding me?
terrified. Listen,
A
if it was
legitimate natural
me-
20 versus a legitimate natural 20.
if it was
That's
me
so
as a
fucked up.
person, I would have drawn a card the moment it was in her hands, identifying it. I would have snatched the card so
Alton
fucking
was
fast.
trying to. He was
Yeah.
drawn to it.
The problem is, like, Alton is like me in real life, and Salir is like not me in real life. He's like, oh, I have to be in character.
Yeah. Alton just feels the power. And he heard that story, dude. And if it can
Yeah.
do that and it does other stuff,
Yeah, who knows?
jeez.
All right.
All right,
So, time for a roundup then, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've got some
God, that was tense.
followers and things to.
That was good.
Yeah, before we
I
go into
was-
the followers and stuff, I just want to thank everyone who was so active in chat today.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It's amazing to see. We really get energy off of that when that's going
Yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for that. And we have a ton of followers. So Salir, I'll go over to you because I know there's a lot of names.
Let's do it. Starting off. Okay, let me scroll down a bit. All right, starting off, we have Gore Cannon.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Gore Cannon followed us.
Pretty
I like that.
We
That's cool.
have Lock 3239. That's the password to their lock.
Yeah.
We have DC Sensei or Doc Sensei.
Sensei.
DC Sensei. Nope, it's Sensei. AI.
Okay. Actually, why am I correcting the anime boy?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to focus on me? We have Satan's Advocate.
Satan's
Mm.
advocate?
Nope, Satan. SEITAN.
Oh, yeah.
Satan's
Yeah, yeah.
Advocate.
Satan Sama.
We have Lynn M. Meyer.
Hmm.
We have Lost Castle Time. We have Airport Auto Inventory.
These are legitimate
Awesome names
follows, by
all
the way.
around.
We're not just putting words together.
These are
Yeah, yeah.
actual.
All right.
We have Neo Gabby.
Oh, he's probably fun to party with.
We have Dr. E Naughty or Dre Naughty.
Mm.
So we'll see. We have Vic the Viking 85.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's been
fantastic
a
name.
A true Norseman.
Endorsement. And finally, we have Arrogant.
Oh, I wonder who that handsome stud is.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. So I appear in chat and like, I wonder who that could be.
He is king.
Sounds like a man who'd be good at kisses. Damn it.
What?
Stop talking, Tara.
Yeah,
I know.
just,
And
just,
Dan, I see
just-
your comment about the votes. We have 2 yes, 1 no. We were low on time. Maybe next time we will pull a card.
Listen. I'll just put it this way: someone has put a magical carrot in front of a gnomish bardish man.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen with that deck.
I'm pulling
I
a
mean,
card.
if you want, we can end the session with Salir just having it in his hands, thinking about it, so you
Yeah,
don't
I
have to
think-
make. So you can have a week to think about it.
Yeah.
I'll
that's
totally
good.
respect whatever
Yeah, he's
Salir says. Salir is huge.
I appreciate that they're voting, but this is not a democracy.
Absolutely not.
Oh, you're right.
Absolutely not.
It's a tyranny based on strength. Let's fight.
Sure. Garvin, honey, go ahead.
I think I could be Garvin.
Tell you that would be some fight. I
Garvin-
have to say.
That
Garvin
would be an
doesn't have a magic
incredible.
item.
That would be an.
can't-
He is
it
like
would
a
be
magic
good.
item.
But that AC though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Is my plus?
You only married him
9
for his
too
AC.
much?
Right, let's not keep going. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Let's wrap it up and say cheerio.
Yeah.
Once
Was that
Have a good
more,
one, guys.
thank you to Libris Arcana for sponsoring us.
Yes, thank you so
If
much.
you want 25% off their monthly subscription, you can use the code SAVIOURS at checkout.
Also, we have a giveaway going. You have to be a follower on here and go and retweet the pinned tweet at the top of the Saviours DND Twitter to be in with a chance to get those awesome dice that we showed at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
We have Twitter, we have YouTube. This will be up on YouTube later in the week. I think we have people playing Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Tuesday, terror. We're
Yeah.
terrible at it, but it's usually a laugh.
At
It's
some
shit.
point,
We try our best, which is not enough.
and then I think that's all we have.
Yeah.
So
Then.
until next week, which is the 28th.
Yes,
When,
it is.
when
Right.
we play lots of cards next week, huh?
Not the 28th, the 18th.
18th should be.
All right,
Those numbers.
In the future.
All right, we got to let Emros go.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Have a good one,
Bye.
guys. See ya.